Hey everyone, I'm Nico, and I'm going to be doing a 3-month challenge to learn a language, and I chose French. So, we're going to be studying for 2 hours. It's summer, we have time. And in the first hour, we're going to be preparing for a language exam called DALF. And in the second hour, we're going to be preparing, well, not necessarily preparing, but really establishing a stronger foundation in grammar, vocab, all that good stuff. So for the first hour, we're going to be using Edito. We're going to be looking at the first chapter. And then in the second hour, we're going to be separating it into speaking and reading. So in the reading section, we're going to be looking at the Song of Achilles or Le Chant d'Achille. And then for the speaking, we're going to be watching a show on Netflix and shadowing what the actors say. And as you might have noticed, I am barefaced. I have no makeup on, and my skin is very dry. So we're going to be using skincare face masks to time the studying sessions. And so if you want to join in, put some face masks on, let's do it. Okay, let's get started. See you soon. Hello. So here we are. I'm using the Hawaiian black salt peel off mask in case anyone wants to try it. I've tried it before. I really liked it. And so here we are doing it again. And so let's get started with our study. I look horrifying, but we're committing. So the first hour of studying for DOM is already done. It's already done. Oh my god, I look like those Dr. Seuss characters. The first hour of DELF is already done. Now we're going to the second hour of study. You know what? I look like a fool, but that's okay. So I kind of cheated. Well, I didn't cheat. I had some errands to do, and I already read my first 25 minutes. I did my first Pomodoro round, and I annotated that. I'll show pictures. And now I'm moving on to the watching the Netflix series Chef's Table France, and I decided to do this kind of docu series instead of watching a regular TV show because the French is more natural, and I think the content is really interesting. So let's continue. And that concludes our first 2 hours of studying. Um, I used a Word doc to write down the vocabulary that was not familiar, and I'm going to do that also with the book, with a novel, so that way I can transfer the words to some type of website, whether it's Quizlet or another website, and use spaced repetition to practice those words. Well, thank you for joining along on this first day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.